Hey guys, I'm Harlequin.
And I'm Loco Angel.
Today we'll be talking about acceptable gains and losses, basically how to avoid some of the most common throws in the game.
That's right, so let's get started. So what do you mean by acceptable losses?
What it means is that when you know you're going to lose something, you don't waste resources to try and possibly get it. For example, if the enemy team is in position to get the dragon and your team isn't, that dragon's gone. Focus on getting other objectives or maybe a miracle steal, but don't start fighting or you'll more than likely lose dragon, a few kills, and quite possibly a tower. In this example, we end up winning a fight after letting the dragon go, simply from being in a better position.
So basically, when you know you're going to lose something, you try to lose as little as possible.
Exactly. It can happen in many ways. A tower going down, a buff, a dragon. If you know you're not in position to fight for that objective, your best call would be to get something else or let it go.
Alright, what are acceptable gains?
That essentially means not biting off more than you can chew. If your team just took an objective or aced the enemy team and you're all low, get whatever is closest and don't push for more. This is a common throw that happens all the time. People try to constantly take something more than what they just got, only to have it turn around on them.
So like in this clip, the blue team gets an inhibitor and overstays in the enemy base and they end up dying.
Yeah, it's especially important to not get greedy when you've just made a significant play. Your entire team is sitting on a lot of gold, and it's much smarter to use that gold and come back with a big item advantage than to stick around with no health bars and lose Baron and half your towers.
Sounds like that happened a lot to you.
Yeah, I've been smurfing a little too much.
So to recap, acceptable gains means going at it step by step. When it comes to calls, it's safer to be methodical and making sure you don't throw than it is to always try to get more and eventually lose the game for it. And acceptable losses means understanding what you can and cannot defend and try to either trade objectives or accept loss and not lose more.
Spot on, just don't tunnel vision on kills or assume that momentum will just magically mean you'll win everything. Don't bite off more than you can chew and you'll notice throws happen much less often. Hope you guys are something new.
Make sure you like, subscribe, tell everyone you know, and we'll see you next week.